Hi Gemini, it's Amber here at Symbols for Living. Hope that you're really well. Welcome to your November love reading. The reading will be asking the question, how does your partner feel about you? There'll also be other questions or other placements within the reading that will also give insight into, your position, how you feel, and how, you're relating to the relationship. As it's a love reading, it could be for your Venus sign, as well as the ruler of your 7th house. So if you are a Sagittarius rising, you may find that there'll be some interesting information inside this reading, as Gemini rules your 7th house in astrology, which is your partnership house. So you might find it interesting to watch it if you still feel like you've got lots of questions around maybe Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, etc. But you know you're a Sagittarius rising, you may find this interesting as well. But obviously, naturally, the reading is for Gemini, Moon, Sun, and Ascendant. Okay, so I've already shuffled the cards. I'm going to go ahead and pull out some cards for the reading. Okay, so currently your partner is feeling like they're lacking with the 5 of coins here. They may feel like they don't have enough money at the moment. They may feel like they need someone to walk with them. They may feel quite lonely. They may look at you as that person, as someone that they can rely on maybe in a time of need. But overall, that your partner is feeling like they are in need. They're feeling quite lacking. They may feel like you're not there for them anymore as well. So then we've got the Ace of Cups. So this is your partner's kind of true motivations, is the Ace of Cups. So they are looking for real love. They may genuinely, truly love you as well. Like a very pure love, the kind of love that it's like unconditional in a way, like no matter what you do, they're kind of always there. I feel that that's really what the 5 of coins is saying, because often what I've seen it being said before, the 5 of coins can actually symbolize like a soulmate kind of connection or relationship, or one where there's a very tight bond. And that could be really what this is reflecting as well, that there is true, I think, intentions here from your partner. They do truly have a genuine care for you. So in the near past, we had the Moon card for your partner. Your partner may have been confused, very fearful. They may have not really known whether you were there for them or not. They may have felt not very secure around you. They may have not just felt very clear about maybe your feelings towards them or their feelings towards you. They may be going through their own hard time at the moment, which it looks like that is the case. There could be some maybe sort of depression there for them, just really real feelings of loneliness. And they may be kind of going through their dark night of the soul. But the interesting thing is that they have true love for you. They're coming from a very pure place either way. So they may be just going through something. But they definitely may feel like they don't know where they stand with you, or didn't in the past. So then we've got the King of Wands. So that's their intentions. So their intentions are to kind of take control of things, to kind of stand up for themselves in some way, to kind of be the change that they want to see in their life. They want to kind of take the wheel and really make things start to happen, and possibly even like control things more. This person has an intention to create a vision, to be more optimistic, to be positive, to work towards something rather than sitting in a situation and it not working. Actually starting to think of solutions, being creative, being optimistic, seeing opportunities, and seeing the cup as half full rather than half empty, basically. So where there may have been some confusion, sorry, I meant to say not seeing the cup as half empty, but seeing it as half full. Sorry, I've got a cold, so I'm not really with it. Sorry. So yeah, it looks like they are definitely looking for more certainty. If they don't find certainty with you or from you, it looks like their intention is just to go ahead and just create their own security and just set out a plan and ask you if you want to join the plan. So maybe you're like, oh, I don't know, we'll pull some more cards to see where you're at. But it looks like their intentions is to not really to wait around for you anymore, maybe, or maybe assume the position of taking the lead, maybe starting to plan dates, booking that holiday, making things happen, basically, with or without your kind of input. I think they'll be courteous enough, hopefully, to at least ask you if you'd like to join them and not just tell you to turn up somewhere. But they will still they'll be the ones initiating, I think, or their intentions are. So then we've got the Two of Wands for the near future. This does talk about making a choice, making a commitment to something new. So yeah, they are definitely trying to get out of this rut, and they've had enough, I think, of being in that space. I think they feel that they've matured out of it. They may feel like they've done everything they can with whatever they had before, and it's time to try something new, and be optimistic about that. And they recognize that seeing the glass as half full actually makes them recognize all of these new opportunities that are available to them. So they are definitely getting out of this depression, and this is what's motivating them: true love, the Ace of Cups, something true and pure. So I think they see a real connection with you. And with the Two of Wands as well, that also talks about partnerships. They may be looking to partner up with you and try something new with you. So to clarify the Five of Coins, we've got the Queen of Wands. So we've got a couple appearing in the reading, which is nice. So yeah, this person, I think, is quite a fiery person. They could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries type individual. They may not have their sun in those signs. They could have their moon or their ascendant in those signs, or maybe their Mars, their Venus, any sort of personal planet. They could even have, the sun. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm thinking too much. But they could have basically just a really well aspected sun, or definitely that kind of fiery kind of confidence is something that will be obvious about this person in their personality. They're very strong, and they overcome obstacles. So this person's maybe been in a bit of a lull in the past, and maybe currently they feel like maybe now with you there is someone that they can walk this path with. They may have felt quite lonely, and they may still feel like they're not really quite getting what they want out of their relationship, but at least they may feel that they're with someone now. They're starting to maybe embark on some sort of relationship with you, and there is someone that they may have found that they can walk this walk with. I don't know why I keep saying walk, but like a soulmate, like there's someone else maybe that you can rely on, someone that they can rely on, maybe be a bit of a crutch as well, possibly. So that's something to bear in mind. This person could be a little bit needy. But at the same time, they have a clear vision for what they want. They know exactly what they want. So, you may think that you chose them, but they may very well have chose you, kind of thing. I see the Emperor card popping up there. Okay, so that's to clarify the Ace of Cups. Sorry, one moment, guys. Sorry, this pesky cold. So we've got the Emperor card to clarify the Ace of Cups, which just really strengthens that whole notion of love. Really, this person is not going anywhere. This person's actually quite confident, quite a confident, solid individual, but they may have just felt quite lonely, done things on their own a lot. They may be, if this is a female that I'm talking about, because it is the Queen of Wands, it could be that she's very independent to a fault, to the point where she won't let people help her, and then she ends up suffering on her own, kind of thing. But she's very strong as well. She's very reliable. If it's a man that I'm talking about, this person could feel quite on their own and could be looking for that kind of female companion that can bring some light into their life. That can bring a confidence and an optimistic outlook. As well. So they are looking for that. They are very secure. They have a definite vision. They're not someone, they know exactly what they want. They want true love. They want pure, true love. They want someone who's going to be there through thick and thin. And I think they promise to do the same. Like, they wouldn't go anywhere either. They've got more wands here at the base of the deck. New beginnings for you, Gemini. So to clarify the moon card, we had the 8 of swords for your partner in the near past. sorry guys. So they could be feeling quite, in the past they may have been quite reserved, holding back, quite scared really of really moving out of their comfort zone. They could have felt really out of sorts. They're very much, I think, used to being on their own, or maybe calling the shots, or being their own boss, and they may recognize that in order to really have this happiness, they have to, maybe get into their emotions a bit, or maybe they haven't done that for a little while, or they're quite scared of kind of tapping into those emotions because maybe because of past hurts and just general fears, maybe past heartache, and maybe kind of unresolved issues to an extent. But I think they recognize that it's a path they need to take. Again, there's this walking thing coming. There's like a path that they need to take. They need to kind of do this. And I think that they really they feel like you guys are like well matched, and that you guys can both walk this walk together. Like, you maybe both be experiencing similar things, or I don't know. I think this person just really sees you as like someone that they can really relate to. Then we've got the King of Wands for this person's intention. Sorry, then we've got the Justice card to clarify the King of Wands. So this person is looking obviously for justice, for balance. They feel like maybe it's about time, it's about time that I do what I need to do to get myself out of a rut, to make things happen, to have life change as I want it to. They may recognize that they need to be the ones to make these changes. Like, there's no point in being on your own and being, okay, yeah, this person may feel like they are super self-sufficient and they have everything that they need. They don't really want, they don't really need, or want, maybe they don't really want a relationship, but recognize they actually do kind of need it. But as we all do, I mean, the world is built for two, they say, like everything's in pairs. So it's quite natural. It's actually quite unnatural to not want to be in a relationship forever. Like, obviously there's going to be periods in your life where you're going to need to be on your own or want to be on your own, but I think this person's had that time. They've had that time and they've done very well on their own, but it's just not having that someone there to sometimes talk to about maybe problems that you're having, or having a partner, basically, someone to share the ups and the downs with. Someone who's there through thick and thin, someone who's solidly there, that's not going to move. And that's what this person wants. This person wants someone who's going to definitely be there, and they recognize that they need to kind of allow that to happen. They need to kind of come out of their own, get out of their own way basically, and start thinking more positively, I think, about relationships, about this relationship, about being in a relationship. And yeah, they feel like it's about time. And they may also be looking for marriage as well with you. And this person's quite determined as well. I mean, we've got the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. We've got the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands, and the Justice card, I mean, and another Ace. So it's very powerful. This person's got strong feelings, and all of these wands, quite strong wands characters, this person is determined to get what they want. They know exactly what they want. I think that what they want is marriage with you. They think it's about time, maybe they feel like, you know, I'm the Emperor now, I've been around for hundreds of years, don't know, been around, I'm like 50, 60 or whatever, or maybe not even that old, maybe they're like 40, you know, 30 something, but they just feel like, okay, you know what, it's time for me to settle down, you know, it's time for me to have a relationship, someone that I can rely on in my old age, you know, there's someone who's always there. I feel this person really wants that kind of commitment. So with the Two of Wands, we've then got the Six of Swords, which does, yeah, further confirm what I picked up before, is that they're looking more positively towards the future now. They're trying to kind of forget maybe any negativity that they've experienced, if it is depression, loneliness, and things like that. They recognize that by being more optimistic about relationships and like welcoming them, or being a bit more, you know, less negative about them, they can actually be a lot happier. And that in actual fact, being in that cynical place is actually quite depressing. And they're kind of getting in their own way. Sorry, one moment. Sorry guys, this cold, it's not good, sorry. I thought I'd savour the drama of me blowing my nose. So yeah, but the person's very definitely positive in the future. They are making a choice. It is to move, I think, towards you. Again, there is this kind of energy of like them being with someone special, like you being part of that small circle, like you kind of being the one person they can rely on. Maybe you're the person that can rescue them and put them on that boat and take them to something more positive. But they definitely feel more positive about their future with you. They want to start something new with you. You know, this could be traveling as well. This person could intend to travel to come to see you. They may want to take lots of trips with you as well. They might want to see the world with you. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Coins for how you currently feel. So you're currently like in two minds. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm not too sure. You know, is this going to work? Does things really add up? I mean, so far I've done this and this is what you've got. Is it making sense? Does it? So you're kind of like weighing up how far you've come, and you're kind of thinking, what am I going to get out of this? Is what I can potentially get out of it what I actually want? You're putting in a lot of time, but you may be thinking, but do I actually really want what maybe this person wants? So you could be kind of going through the motions, but not really expecting much to come out of it at the moment, or worried about what's going to come out of it. Like, you know, I'm putting in all this time, maybe money as well, with it being the coins. Am I going to get anything out of this? Or I've put in this much so far, but yet I haven't seen any results yet. So you may be feeling quite at a kind of crossroads at the moment, where you feel like you may need to make a decision about how you want to move forward. Because I feel like you started to maybe spend a lot of time with this person, and I think you're starting to feel like, okay, so now I need to make a choice. Do I want to keep spending time with this person, or do I maybe want to do something else? Okay, then we've got the Page of Wands for where you're at. So you're in a place in your life where you're really wanting to try new things. You're very curious maybe about this person as well. This person is sexually attractive to you. And I think you do maybe, you may not be quite ready, I think, for a long-term relationship. It's not that you're closed off to it, but I feel that you are more curious about exploring relationships at the moment, like maybe getting to know this person and having some fun with this person, doing things together, learning about them, and just having fun and doing new things together. So that's going to mean you're both in that space. You're both wanting to do new things and have fun. So that's probably where you guys kind of are really working. But you may not be too sure if you want to really make a commitment long term with this person. So in the near past, we had the Three of Cups for you. So you, in the past, I think you guys probably went out drinking, socialized with friends. Again, I kind of get this feeling like you're kind of going through the motions, like going out drinking and everything, but not quite maybe bonding with this person. It might be why this person feels a bit left out in the cold. They feel like, and why there's the Moon card and the Eight of Swords. It's like they're not too sure about you. They could have even heard things. I mean, with the Gossip card as well, it's a Gossip card for me, the Eight of Swords. You know, they could just not be sure about you. For some reason, it could be because of gossip, and it could just be because of their own fears. But it's the not knowing that really, and I think because they're just so used to being on their own and stuff, or something like that, that they are very hesitant, I think, to let you in. But they're not letting you in, I think, because they want to do things their way. You may feel like you've put in a lot of work, but not really getting anywhere with this person. They're still maybe not letting you in. That's maybe how you feel. And I did get this energy of them kind of getting in their own way because they want things their way. They want you guys to end up getting married, like, or whatever. They want things their way. They have a plan for the relationship, but it's like, I think, by doing that, it's making you feel pushed out, but then they also feel pushed out on their own because they're taking too much of a singular approach to it. I don't think they're involving you enough in their personal and private life. Although they have built a big wall around their heart, but they do have a pure heart. You know, they genuinely want unconditional love and these things, but they're being too controlling about it. They're not allowing, I don't think they're allowing you to kind of work your magic, maybe, in a way. They're kind of doubtful, and therefore, because their doubt makes them controlling. So your intention is the Nine of Coins. So your intentions could be to kind of keep working on this and hope, and, you know, understand that in time, you know, it takes time for things to develop, and that you may be in it for the long haul. But the Nine of Coins also is about being single, and being quite happily single. So you could be quite focused. You could, your intentions could be just to look after yourself and enjoy the fruits of your own labor, and just pamper yourself and focus on yourself and focus on having a good time. But definitely you're going to be focused on making yourself comfortable, making yourself secure. I think this person probably just looks at you and they're just kind of adoring you, while you're kind of focused on yourself and keeping yourself very grounded in the knowledge that you are okay on your own. Although, yes, you are looking for that, that 10th coin. You are looking for that partnership. you know that you can do battle by yourself, kind of thing. So if this person's going to bring any stress into your life, or the relationship doesn't progress, you'll be happy to kind of just enjoy your own company and do your own thing, because you're very happy in that space anyway. And you are kind of more curious at the moment rather than wanting to be committed. But the Nine of Coins can also talk about long-term commitments as well, with regards to relationships. So you may recognize that this would require kind of a long-term approach if you wanted to make it work, and you may not be ready for that. So then we've got the Knight of Swords here for your near future positions. Sorry, I didn't pull cards for Libra. Okay. So with the Knight of Swords, okay, so the Knight of Swords could be someone who's coming in to save the day. So in the near future, you could decide to travel with this person and save the day, and just take a risk, go ahead and just get involved with this person, kind of throw caution to the wind and just be like, you know what, let's just do this, let's just go and have fun. So you could be like, I'm not going to think about this too hard. I'm not going to think about it too hard. End of the day, I really like, we have fun together. Okay, this person may want the world from me. I'll see what I can do. Let's just have some fun and not think about things too much. So the Knight of Swords is a thinking card, but he doesn't think too long. This is your card, Gemini, as well. So you've appeared at the end of your reading. But yeah, this person this Knight of Swords character doesn't give much thought to things, because they have principles, and their principles guide them. They don't need to, think for hours on end and deliberate, and they're like, no, this is black, that's white, so let's go. Like, they are quite, they could be a bit shallow as well, not very deep, just enjoy things on a surface level. So that might be where you're at. Like, you're quite happy to just, okay, this person wants the world, fair enough, but it's still fairly new, maybe. I want to just have fun and enjoy it while it lasts. Because I think you do like this person, because you've invested time and money into them, and you've even tried to bond with them and try to kind of socialize and go out with them and those kind of things. And you have a true curiosity here for them, but it's a curiosity more than love, whereas this person is looking for love. So we've got the Ace of Wands here, clarified by the Ten of Cups and the Magician card as well. So that looks quite positive. Overall lessons is about your 10 cups, what makes you truly, truly, truly happy, and you putting in the work to make that happen, understanding that you are the creator of your reality. So if this person isn't making you happy, or whatever, you are being reminded here that this does exist. You are the creator of your own happiness and your own security. Yeah, and the Ace of Wands here, it's, you are being offered a new opportunity to find that. This is kind of maybe a new beginning for you as well, in some way. Yeah, you may feel like it's a new beginning, new opportunities are available to you. You could be more focused, like I said, in more kind of superficial relationship at the moment, maybe not too concerned about making any major commitments right now. You're more trying to figure out what makes you happy. You're trying to find your happiness. Once you found that, I think then you maybe want to start investing in things, or investing in other people. To clarify the Knight of Swords, I've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Coins. So you may be, deciding to, like I said, it's quite an opportunistic card, this, the Wheel of Fortune. You may be looking to kind of seize your opportunities, but be ready to go when it's time to go. And then we do have the Page of Pentacles. Sorry, one minute. Sorry. Okay, so we do have the Page of Pentacles as well, which tells me that I think that when you do find the right person, you will definitely make that commitment, and you are looking to make a commitment. I think you do want those 10 of Cups, but you will go on a kind of journey, and this is a journey for you, I think, for you to find out your ninth and, your own personal happiness, maybe your own self-love, and then happiness with others. So you are kind of still searching for that. At the moment, this person could offer you all of those things, but at the moment, maybe you're just not really seeing it because this person is so fixated on a particular outcome and have things going in a particular way. They may not be recognizing that you also have your own ideas and also have your own plans, and actually don't need them to think of everything for you, maybe. But yeah, you will be ready to make a commitment to the right person once you've found your 10 cups, once you've figured out what it is that actually makes you happy. And as I said, it could be this person, but not right now, maybe. But they have got pure intentions. They're just really controlling. But yeah, we have got the Ace of Pentacles. So a new path will be opened up for you in the near future. You will be making a commitment in the near future, possibly with this person. Or it could be with an earth sign, someone who's younger than you possibly as well. This person could be older than you currently though. But in the future you could decide to move towards a younger earth sign and try to kind of make a commitment there. Or you yourself would decide to go ahead and to be honest with you, I don't really see I don't see any breakup cards, to be honest. It's really this Seven of Coins that's kind of throwing things off, and then the Knight of Swords. Those two energies, it's like you're not sure, then you're quick to move. It's making me think that you're just not right now wanting to make any commitments, but because you still want to find your happiness, I think you're going to just take this opportunity to learn more about what makes you happy and what doesn't make you happy. And I think come the end of that, you will be ready to make a commitment of some sort to someone. It looks like an earth sign, but it could be that you're just ready to make a commitment to this person that you're currently seeing as time goes on. Although the Eight of Coins does suggest that there will be movement, that you may leave, That's what makes me think this may not last. But then it may. I mean, it may not last in terms of it being the card of leaving. But it could also be saying that, you will embark on this journey of finding love or what makes you happy through this relationship, and as a result be in a position where you are ready to make a commitment, maybe to this person. Okay, so let's find out some more about your relationship with the Mirror and Love Oracle cards. Okay, Gemini, November 2018. What the love card's saying for you. Okay, Gemini, love, November 2018. Okay, so we've got fair male. I always read this card as a Gemini for some reason. It just reminds me of the Gemini energy. There's kind of crystal clear blue eyes and all the air energy surrounding the figure. just really strikes me as, and it's like young as well. Gemini is the youngest air sign in the zodiac, so it just always relates to Gemini for me. And this is Spirit's advice to you, which may be to focus on yourself, to give love to yourself, to really give some time to acknowledge the thoughts that you have around relationships as well, and really get to know yourself and what really makes you happy. The obstacle is union. So the obstacle could be the fact that this person just really wants a union. They really want this, like they may be rushing things. Okay, so what brings you together is the mature man. So you could both be quite mature. It could be that you were set up by a mature man. It could be that this person reminds you of your father. And that's what actually pulls you together. The mature man could also relate to the Emperor card. And it could be that this person is really kind of pulling you two together because they're quite forthright with their, intentions, and they may be a bit bossy. Okay, so we've got past life. You are learning about past life. So you could be learning about, dealing with past life relationships and recognizing that this could be one of those kind of relationships that you could be kind of reliving in order to make the right choices in this life to help kind of break those spiritual ties. Okay, so they're learning about fun times. They're learning to have fun, to let their hair down, to just relax and go with the flow, and enjoying themselves. They're learning to enjoy themselves, to go out with drinks with you and things like that, and to get out of this kind of 5 of coins energy and to be more fun, to be more positive and upbeat. Okay, so you see them as passion and they see you as work. At the base of the deck, we've got friendship. So I think there's a great friendship being developed here. Like I said, it's quite innocent. Definitely from this person, they're quite innocent. In fact, they're quite pure with their kind of love offering. And it is a friendship really that's being created here. That's more so of what it is for you, and there's nothing wrong with that because a lot of the greatest relationships come out of friendship, so they say. So it could be that you're kind of creating a nice little base here for you guys, or that, like I said, this could just be a really great time for your partner to enjoy some fun times, you to explore some of your past life issues maybe, and kind of get more to grips with what really makes you happy and what would really equate to a successful, happy relationship for you. And that maybe through this friendship, that's what you guys find. The obstacle could be the union, this past life kind of connection that you both have. That could also kind of be what you guys have to work through, is kind of maybe keeping it as a friendship at this stage and maybe not getting carried away with things at the moment. So then we've got the passion card, yes, for how you see them. So you see them as very passionate, maybe. You could see them as the king or the queen or the emperor. You could see them in this way as being very passionate about what they want, and maybe very touchy-feely, maybe very affectionate, maybe very excited. And maybe even quite controlling and really quite, full on. And that's how you see them. They see you as work. They see you as someone who's maybe very grounded, quite focused on themselves and their career. They could just see you being way more focused on work than anything else. And you may be, they can see you as someone who's very self-sufficient, who has everything that they want, that doesn't really ask for much, And you know how to make yourself happy, how to, you have a good income, all of those kind of things. You may have your own home. You can basically you can do everything yourself. You don't really need anyone. You may or may not want anyone, but you know, deep down, obviously we all need, you know, it's just how it is. For some reason there's a need to want to be with someone romantically. Okay, so Gemini, November 2018 love. Okay, we've got Treasure Island. Let's come out. Yeah, so Treasure Island is about kind of finding that happiness, going on a bit of a journey, doing the 8 of Cups and going on a bit of an explorative kind of journey to figure out what it is that, you know, to find your treasure, to find out what makes you happy. Okay, then we've got Yin, which talks about being receptive, going with the flow, and then we've got the Tribe. So I think that this is talking about the past life energy, the Tribe card, where this is kind of a karmic relationship. I think this person has been brought into your life for a reason. There is a union here, most definitely. Yeah, and you are being asked here, I think, to kind of go with the flow, to not put up much resistance and just to kind of go with it. And that's what you end up doing anyway with the Knight of Swords. You do end up just kind of going with the flow, not worrying too much about it, not thinking too much, just having some fun and enjoying yourself, loving yourself, giving yourself what you need emotionally, maybe accepting the love that's given to you, you know. I think this card is also talking about kind of going out and having fun, socializing, being receptive, being open. Yeah, as I said, the Tribe, I think, is just talking about you guys having some sort of very deep kind of spiritual connection where you may be kind of part of the same kind of spiritual family. Or this person could just be someone that you know through friends, or you may have a lot of mutual friends. That could be why there's this friendship element in you guys going out and having fun. But I think it's about, I think through this you will start to come a lot closer, or possibly actually realize quite fully who or what makes you truly, you know, makes your heart sing and makes you want to put on that ring and all of that. So then we've got Go the Distance at the base of the deck. So yeah, it's about not giving up, going the distance, being in it for the long haul. I think it's also saying don't settle, you know, don't give up before you get to the finish line. Don't settle. Yeah, and keep going for what you really want. So yeah, that's the end of the reading. Sorry about my cold and my little ditziness. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. If you'd like your own reading, my details are in the description box below. I've also got links down below for the cards and the decks that I've used today. Yeah, I think that's about it. Until December, take very good care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.